Yo, yo, yo! What it do? What it do? Hey, man, say, man. Y'all already know what the going on, man. This your boy AJ, other deep thought. Back at it again, once again. Yes, Sirski. But anyway, how y'all doing today, man? What's up, YouTube? I'm back at it again with a brand new video. I apologize for not dropping recently. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know I'm always moving, doing things differently. But regardless of that, we back to the videos, man. I want to talk about this whole situation with Jayden Daniels. Y'all know Jayden Daniels, well-known NBA, NFL superstar. You know what I'm saying? Quarterback for the Washington Commanders. Almost went to the Super Bowl, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother video. But anyway, I want to talk about him and his mama going viral for what happened at a game. Now, as y'all know, right here in this picture, as you can see, Jayden Daniels and a well-known, you know what I'm saying, basketball player, you know what I'm saying, she played for USC by the name of Juju Watkins. Her and Jayden had a little friendly conversation. They just talking, all that good stuff. Next thing you know, Jayden Daniels' mama get in between of them, and she just breaks up whatever convo they had. She's sitting right there in the middle of them. As you can see in the picture, she pointing at the cameras. You know what I'm saying? So we finna get into this video. Shout out to the brother JayeDeBlack for the video, you know what I'm saying? We finna check it out real quick. I ain't finna play no games, you know. And always remember, everything that I do and use is under the other fair use. So we finna just get into it. I ain't finna play no more games with it. Let's get it.
What's going on, guys? JayeDeBlack here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about this viral story. This story is going viral on social media, and it's about Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels, he was a first-round pick last season, or before last season. He plays for the Washington Commanders, had a great rookie season, went all the way to the playoffs, and he is a future NFL great as long as they continue to build around him.
Facts.
Now, a video clip went viral. This video clip here went viral, and it showed Jayden Daniels sitting next to Juju Watkins at a basketball game, of course. You have March Madness going on. I believe she had just played, and she decided to go and sit next to Jayden Daniels, who was watching the game, obviously, and talk to him.
Yep.
And apparently his mother decided to sit in between them. Now, there are a lot of excuses being put out there. There's a lot of misinformation, a lot of misdirecting. But it looks to me that she wanted to separate this conversation because, you know, Juju is smiling a little too hard and Jayden Daniels is speaking to her, and everybody has their theories on what's going on. And one of the theories is that Jayden Daniels' mother is related to Juju Watkins, and that Jayden Daniels and Juju Watkins may be cousins. I have not seen that confirmed. As a matter of fact, on Twitter, somebody was actually mocking the claim that Juju and Jayden Daniels were cousins. Now, as I'm doing this video, I have not seen any confirmation that they are related. But when she sat in between them,
I tell you about the internet. The internet say anything. How in the world? Oh, so now y'all saying, oh, they was related, huh? Rip, man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Cut that out, bro. Cut that out. But let's get back to the video, though.
It looked like the air went out of the conversation. It just seemed very awkward. As a matter of fact, let's play the clip. The clip here. Someone was recording this at home. Now, hopefully, I don't have any type of copyright issues. I'm going to play some of it. All right. As you see.
as you see, they just having a little conversation, just talking.
No, they're just sitting next to each other. Ain't too much going on.
Ain't nothing
Now,
really
it looks
going
to me
on.
there, they must have seen themselves on the Jumbotron.
Yep.
Which is what that looks like. It looks like that's why he's talking. So I believe he's talking to his mother.
Yep.
Look like they've seen each other, you know, having a very interesting conversation. Or he's talking to somebody.
He's talking to someone.
And now she moves in between them. You know? Look at it. Now she's pointing. And look at the body language.
Pointing at the cameras and shit.
And look how Juju sort of like all that smiling kind of went away, and he got the Juju face. Look, he's looking into his phone. But people saying they cousins. If they were cousins, they'd all be laughing it off. But the mother must have seen that, and she immediately went into action. Now, for those of you who don't know, Jayden Daniels' mother is his agent, okay?
Yep.
And again, I went and I looked at some comments at what people were saying. And there were some people that thought that she was overbearing. They were saying this is why he doesn't have a girlfriend, which I don't know if that's been confirmed, whether or not he has a girlfriend or not. I know that Juju has a boyfriend. I think she's dating another college basketball player. And people feel like she's overstepping. Because, again, when you look at this caption right here, right? They went from talking to each other, laughing and smiling, to now she's sitting there and she's pointing at the camera.
Yep.
He's looking into his phone, and Juju's sort of just sitting there very awkwardly. Now, does that look like family members to you? No, that doesn't.
Hell no. Them folks is not no kin. I didn't know Juju had a boy. I didn't know she was already with someone. So, hey, if that's the case, then hey, what can I say? But again, I don't even know how true that is. I don't even know for real. All I know is I just saw, bro, he talking to her and whatnot. Now, if she do got a boyfriend, that's on her. That ain't got nothing to do with Jayden Daniels. How the freak would he know she got a boyfriend or not? He ain't with her. How would he know? Just saying.
Not. But there I saw that here or there, people putting out. Now, again, I could be wrong. Maybe they are family members. But how do you go from this to, where is it? That. If you're family members. But again, I don't know. Maybe more come out once the video has been posted. But this is hella awkward. Okay? That's again, because again, people talk about the ages. They're saying she's 19. I think she turns 20 this year. He's 24 or 25. But come on, they're both still adults.
They still grown.
I mean, it is what it is. They're both still adults. You got women in their 30s dating dudes that are 18 or 19. Like, come on, let's be real.
Yep.
But again, I think what happened now, again, if we find out that these two are not related to each other, I just simply believe that they were having a good conversation. His mother either was on her phone and she was getting alerts, or somebody texted her that y'all on camera, or she was looking and she decided that she had to get in between. But let me say this about Juju. People are trying to say, well, she don't want her son around Juju. I don't know Juju. Juju always comes across as a very, cool and decent person. You don't hear anything about her. Now, again, once she goes to the WNBA, it's going to be a different story. Personally, I think she should be in college for another year. She gains nothing by going to the WNBA right now. They're talking about sitting out a year because they're not getting paid enough, but that's just me. Now, as far as Jayden Daniels is concerned, as you see, I believe that's his father there. I don't know if his mother's married to his father. I don't know if they're together. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I don't know. But she is very overly involved in his life. Facts. And we're going to get into why, because now, again, his mother did make a good point. His mother said that she wants her son to be careful of the type of women he gets involved with. She said that. So let's get into this article. Move over NFL linebacker Jayden Daniels' mom, Regina Jackson, might be his toughest protector. Picture Deion Sanders in his prime, swatting away distractions like errant passes. That's Regina, a woman who's mastered the art of shielding her son like a goalie, blocking slap shots in overtime. Her latest viral moment, let's just say it involves USC hoops phenom Juju Watkins, a courtside seat, and a mom radar sharper than John Madden playbook. Jayden Daniels, the Commanders' Golden Arm Rookie of the Year winner, has been turning heads faster than a NASCAR pit crew. But while he scrambles past defenses, Regina's been blocking distractions like she's on the O-line on the 4th and long. From custom Commander jackets to sideline smackdowns, she's the unsung MVP of his meteoric rise. Well, she could also be his downfall as well if that's not managed. What happens when Mama Bear meets March Madness? Buckle up. On March 23rd, during USC's NCAA tournament game, cameras caught Jayden Daniels chatting with Juju Watkins, the Trojans' 19-year-old basketball superstar. Laughter, smiles, and vibes smoother than a Drew Brees spiral. Enter Regina. She slid between them faster than a Dan Marino quick release, transforming the scene into a parental pancake block. Social media erupted. Memes compared her to Deion Sanders' primetime swagger, but with mom jeans. But this wasn't Regina's first rodeo. In January, a clip of Amazon's The Money Game resurfaced where she bluntly warned girls, she doubled down saying, some girls out here, she got a Jayden Daniels wall, and her mom says, hey honey, you're going to be the one to get them. And I know that sounds crazy, but I guarantee there's someone who's trying to get their hooks into Jayden Daniels. She added, thank God he got a mama like her, because it ain't happening. Jayden, he chuckled and confessed, I bet she did say something like that. Meanwhile, Daniels' rookie numbers are straight out of Madden cheat code, as y'all can read up on the stats himself. Or yourself. Listen, she clearly knows the game. Okay, women know women. Okay, yeah. And a woman can sense a mile away if another woman is interested in you, and maybe that's what she can sense. Yeah, and that's what made her do what she did. She don't want her son dealing with none of you heifers. Okay, yep. She don't want y'all. Yep. She don't want none of you heifers dealing with her son.
Facts.
She trying to keep him focused on football, which is great because there's a lot of distractions out there. Yep. And again, rumors aside from the relation part of them being related, I don't think Juju's a bad catch. She's just young. You know, she's 19. Yep. She needs to experience the world a little bit more. And they say she has a boyfriend. So, I mean, I don't think she was looking. But we don't know. We never.
For real. And that's something to think about. Like I said, I didn't know. I didn't hear about her having any kind of boyfriend or nothing. I ain't heard nothing like that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't heard nothing about her having a boyfriend. So if she do have a boyfriend and she trying to get at Jayden, nah, And I respect his mother for doing that. You know what I mean? Again, for any mama's boy, you know your mother gonna be overprotective over you no matter what. I do feel like she probably went overstep, but you know, again, mother's gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Mother gonna do that. They gonna overstep no matter what. I ain't saying this right. I'm just saying that you already know what it is. But let's get back to the video.
Never know with these 19, 20-year-olds, they're in a relationship one day and then they're single the next. But Jayden Daniels, he needs to stay focused on football. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I think she needs to be out here giving advice to these other athletes. You know, She's looking
Yep.
out for her son, of course, but there's a lot of athletes
Yep.
making huge mistakes,
Yep.
and they're messing around with heifers that don't have their
Yep.
best interests at heart.
Yep.
Whatever this may be, I just don't think this is one of them. I think that in that moment, she was just, trying to
Be a mother.
diffuse a
Yep.
growing situation. Not diffusing a bad thing. What I'm saying is, she don't want them on camera cheesing
Right.
with
Right.
each other. That's
Right.
what that was.
Right.
She don't want them on camera cheesing. She wanted to cut that. She wanted that to,
Cease and
stop that
desist.
from happening.
Big facts.
So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, say, man, shout out to the brother JayeDeBlack, man, for the video. You already know what's going on. I will leave the link down in the bottom of the description. Before we get up out of here, man, let me say this here about this whole situation. I'm like this here. At first, I thought that, I thought his mama was doing too much, which I still feel like she was doing too much. There was another way you could have did that without doing what you did. But at the same time, I understand. I understand. Now, again, I still feel like she did too much. But I understand. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these females today, they messed up. Now, of course, Juju Watkins will probably be the exception, but hey, they saying that she may got a boyfriend. I like to know how true that is. Someone down in the comments clarify that for me at the end of this video. Y'all tell me whether or not if y'all know if Juju Watkins got a boyfriend prior to this situation. You feel me? But anyway, man, I'm going to wrap it up like this here. I feel like his mother was just being a mother. You know what I'm saying? She was looking out for a child. She didn't want them to be all on that jumbotron cheesing and all that type of stuff. Because again, she might have a boyfriend. You feel me? And I ain't know that she was 19 neither. So that's another reason. Jayden Daniels about to be 25 soon. Yeah, she 19, she grown, but yeah, you might need to stay away from that. Wait until she a couple years older. That's just my think. That's just my thoughts. Y'all tell me how y'all think about this video, man. Hey, man, say, man, this your boy AJ, other Deep Thought. I will catch y'all in the next video, man. If you like this type of content, man, make sure you like and subscribe to the video, man. Make sure y'all show love. Subscribe to the channel, The Deep Thought, for sure, for sure. Shout out to JayeDeBlack for the video. I'm going to leave the link down in the bottom of the description. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.